friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another recap of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. And before I even get started, child, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, first video of the new year. If you're new here and you are subscribed, welcome to the family. Now, before I get started talking about these fools, I'm going to say something positive. Because, honey, these folks, I don't know where they found this dysfunction, conjunction. TLC, honey, y'all done stepped y'all's game up. Honey, these folks are on a whole new level. Whole new level. Desperation. Hurt feelings. Unaware of their surroundings and who they are around up. Child. So I'm going to say something positive before I discuss. The positive thing I'm going to say is Hamza's mother and sister are beautiful. Just gorgeous. That's it. Now let me get into it. Now, I'll start off with Hamza and Memphis. Memphis done made it over there. Where's she at, y'all? Tunisia? Yeah, she's in Tunisia, right? I think so, child. And Ham, of course, is there. Got her beautiful flowers. And here we go with the language barrier. Memphis is asking Ham, how we getting home? Where are we going? We walking around in circles. Who are you driving us home? Here's Ham. Don't worry about it, baby. Come on, baby. Yes, home, baby. I was like, Lord. So he's like, friend's car. So she was like, oh, okay. So your friend is taking us. Yeah, friend car. So they get into the car. And here is Hamza talking about it's going to take 2 hours. Woo, child. Memphis said 2 hours. So then Memphis notices Ham's phone. And his phone, the screensaver, don't have her face. See, he don't have a picture of her on his screensaver. But she has a picture of him on her screensaver. And it just sent a jolt down her back. The nerve. She says, oh, wait a minute now. I have a picture of you on my phone. Why don't you have a picture of me? And so he's like, what? Again. Language barrier, child. That would get on my nerves so bad. So bad. I couldn't be able to do it. Especially with this heavy tone, child. So, Hamza, it's like, what are you talking about? Phone. So here is Memphis. Right here. Right here. This phone right here. My face. My face ain't on your phone. See, your face is on my phone. So, Memphis and her insecurities and low self-esteem, because he don't have her face on his phone, means that he don't like her. Memphis is like, does that mean he don't like me? Because, you know, she had an ex that wasn't, you know, down to, you know, break that back. So, of course, that must mean that Ham is not attracted to her, don't like her, because he don't have her face on his phone. Child, the folks on this show. So then Ham had to break the news about sexy time. Ham said, ain't gonna be no sexy time, because see, my mama said we can't be up there, you know, bumping and grinding up in that bed. That's what my mama said, so it ain't gonna be no sexy time before marriage. Memphis is like, what? I want to get it in. I mean, you told me that everything was cool, that we can sleep in the same bed, that I'm gonna be, you know, cracking us some backs. You lied to me. You done told me a whole lie. Here's Hamza. So Memphis, I don't understand how you can feel comfortable having sex with this man in his mama's house. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So they get there. And Hamza's mom and sister opened the door, had open arms. They were hugging, kissing. Oh my God, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Welcome to the... They were very, very welcoming. So Memphis, she was like, I am so nervous. I would be too, girl. I would be too. I mean, you are meeting your fiance's family for the first time. And you're staying in his mama's house knowing how they feel about it. Child, I couldn't do it. We would have to go to a hotel. So they went to the room and Hamza and Memphis was in there. Now, let me ask y'all something. Did they end up doing it? Or did they just mess around? Did I put that in my notes, y'all? Did they just end up messing around? Because, see, Ham's mama the next morning, excuse me. Now, there was a whole lot of giggling and laughing. Did they actually do it, y'all? Let me see. I don't think I put that in my notes. Y'all let me know down below if they got the boom boom on. Let's move on. Now, I see right now, when it comes to these two, I'm going to have fun with it. Alina and Caleb. See, Alina puts on this whole, I have disabilities and I'm a little person and I need help in certain things. Like she made a big deal about Caleb getting that hotel room that had the stairs, that the elevator was broken, the bed was 8 foot off of the ground. See, it wasn't handicap accessible. See, she made a big deal about that. In fact, she said that it was upsetting her that he didn't think before he booked this hotel. Y'all remember that? But see, in this episode, Caleb gave her some gifts, okay? Gave her some gifts. One of those things is Caleb says that he likes to work out. And he pointed out to Alina. See, I like to work out. It's obvious you don't. And then he says, I want to go hiking. But, you know, it's going to be a little hard for you to go hiking with me because, you know, we have to bring the wheelchair. Ain't nobody pushing no wheelchair up no mountain top. So Alina's just sitting there looking. And so then he had a solution to said problem. He pulled out a whole backpack. And he says, see, I can put you in my backpack and your feet can come out the sides of it and I can carry you around this mountain while we go hiking. Now, Alina, the same one that had a problem with this hotel that he booked, that he didn't realize her disabilities or he just didn't care, she had no problem with this man who supposedly loved her, carry her around in a backpack like she one of the hobbits from the Lord of the Rings. Like she is a child, not a grown woman. In fact, she was like, some people may find it offensive, but I think it's kind of cute. I don't want nobody, and I mean nobody, say anything when he shoves her in that backpack. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. See, Alina, you can't have it both ways. Now, see, if you want to be carried around in a backpack, that's you. Okay? That's you. Honey, if you like it, I love it. But don't get to squalling when he don't think about your disabilities. Because, see, he's thinking about your disabilities. And like you said, it's pretty cute. And guess what? He found a unique way involved in hiking. Alina, I got my good eye on you. I got my eye on you. Born at night, not last night. So Alina, it's that next morning, there was no boom boom. Caleb done got her some coffee. So they're talking about how Alina feels like there was no affection. You didn't give me no hug, no cuddles, no kisses, no affection. What's up with that? You didn't even kiss me. You just came in, plopped me on the bed, and you went to take a shower, you went to sleep. So of course Caleb, he's heeing and hawing. He was like, well, come on over here, girl. Forget about last night. Come on over here in the happy spot. See how you fit in these big arms. Y'all see Alina, honey, she didn't care nothing about that child. She threw a whole temper tantrum that lasted 1.5 seconds. She was like, ooh, you got the big arms. Got a nice body. Honey, he can pick me up, turn me around, flip me over upside down, child. Honey, Alina didn't care nothing about that child. Once he started showing her a little bit of attention and affection and kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy, it was over. She was like, I'm good. Honey, these folks are a trip. Found that happy spot underneath his armpit, honey. She didn't care nothing about that. She was all good. So they done got ready, and it's time to meet Elijah. Y'all know Elijah, Alina's caretaker. Oops, sorry. Homeboy. So Elijah done got his good eye on Caleb, child. Elijah don't care for Caleb not one bit. So they're meeting up, and you know Caleb got that smart, sharp tongue, honey. Caleb just don't care. And so Elijah asking all these questions, looking at him like, I don't care for Caleb. I don't care for Caleb one bit on how he treated my home girl, Alina. Alina just sitting there. This show is awkward. It show is awkward. They done went out to eat. Elijah is asking Caleb, why didn't you kiss her? Have you kissed her? What's the problem? Caleb is like, why are you coming at me like his man? What are you talking about? So then, Caleb says, okay, what about her exes? Because see, Elijah done asked Caleb how many exes he done had. I'm like, what type of conversation is this? First of all, Elijah, that is none of your business. None whatsoever. That's between Caleb and Alina. So Caleb was like, all right, what about her ex? What's going on there? And so Elijah said they was pieces of trash. They was a hot mess. And so here comes Alina talking about, I have a secret. Something I have not told Caleb. I still live with the Nets. I got my eye on you. Elaine, while you was doing all that head and hawing and squalling, talking about no affection, no kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy, you would think that you would tell Caleb, the man that you want to marry, the man that you love, that you still up there living with one of your exes. Did I hear that right? So they went around town, child. They went to some museum or wherever they went, child. Of course, their stands. Alina was like, I'm not going to go up there. I'm just going to sit down here. Caleb was like, you sure? I can take you up there. No, I'm good. So Caleb and Elijah goes up there. Beautiful. Oh, my God. It was beautiful. Here's Caleb talking about some mantra and meditating and the rocks and the stars and doing all this. Elijah was looking at him like this. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? Caleb is a special source. He's all into the, you know, the universe and, you know, the stars and the universe. Honey, if you like it, I love it, child. It's just say for me. So they get back down there and they had some more talkie-talkie. Elijah said he don't care for Caleb, and they end up back at the room. And they end up on that bed, and guess what, y'all? Honey, Caleb done picked up Alina, honey. They was up on the bed. A little bit more kissy, huggy. I guess they got it in, y'all. I don't know. I guess they got it in. Alina got her back cracked. What y'all think about Alina and Caleb? I know what some of y'all think. I'm going to say it right here. I'm not impressed with neither one of them. Caleb or Alina. Both of them getting on my nerves. But that Alina, let's move on. Lord, let's talk about Mike and Amina. Mike was worried that Amina was not going to pick him up at the airport. She was there. Okay, she was there. Huggy, kissy. Honey, Mike said that this kiss knocked him out of his feet, child. Amina was like, not so much. Amina said it was alright. See, Mike is not the typical guy that she would date. He's a little short, and he has very unique facial features. But Amina says that she loves Mike. Is that right? Of course, here we go. Language barrier, communication problems. It was awkward. It was dead silence. They went out to eat and they was just sitting there. Translator apps all over the place. Not only does he have a translator app on his phone, he got another little app feature thing. He got two of them. But he can speak a little bit of her language, but honey, not a lot. He says that the communication is horrible. And he wants to propose to this woman before he goes back to the United States. And they just gonna have to work on this communication deal. Child, y'all been talking for what, a year and a half? Mike, how you think it's gonna get any better? It's time to meet the family, child. Now, we know she got two sons. But, child, he walked in that house, the daddy there, the stepmama, the mama, the sisters, the cousins, the great aunt, the great uncle, Jesus, Moses, how everybody sat on the couch. It's a family reunion. I was like, okay, folks. Everybody came to look at you. So Mike, he done got nervous. He done broke out to a sweat. One of the sisters said he looked like a tomato, honey. His bald head done turned red. I said, oh, Lord. Here's Mike done pulled out the translator app. Can I just say this? Hamina's mama. Ooh, young. Hamina's mama look young. What's in that water down there? Honey, the skin is the business, okay? Just beautiful. See, some of these hard-faced, hard-life people, honey, over here in the United States need to go over and get some of that water. Gorgeous. So, we have the two boys. Honey, that boy, one of them boys is looking at Mike like he got two heads. He was like this. Now, the two boys just met this man. And they already said, I want him to be my daddy. He my daddy. That's my daddy. He gonna be my daddy. I have a feeling that Mike's heart is gonna be broken. And I got a feeling them boys' heart's gonna be broken. I just have that feeling, y'all. So it's time to have some dessert. And so the mama done made some dessert, child. It looked delicious. I would have ate it and wouldn't thought nothing about it. But in Mike's head, it's been over a year. And he was thinking, in a house full of folks, that him and Amina was going to go upstairs and shake the curtains, honey. Mike, I don't know why you thought that. When there's two boys up in that house who's excited to see you. They all over the place, running all over the place, rolling around all over the place. Mike, you think you was going to crack that back? Nah, you gotta wait. You have to wait. I like Mike. And I'm down with Amina. Even though, didn't Amina say that she had a secret? Oh, that's going to be next week. Is that next week when she tells Mike a secret? Y'all let me know. Let's move on. Y'all, what's wrong with Ella? Now, we met Ella from Idaho, and she is infatuated with the Asian culture. Now, last episode done took the cake, but this episode, honey, they doing everything they can do to make Ella look like a whole fool. Ella, you contributing to this. Now, Ella, who is with Johnny, an Asian guy, and she loves the Asian culture. She likes anime, Notoro, Japanese, this, just all this kinds of stuff. And then we found out this episode that she's into witchcraft. And how she manifested a good relationship and happiness with her relationship with Johnny through witchcraft. Child, she done brought out a table and she get all these things on it. Her friend walking around in a circle. I said, what the crap is going on here? What is going on in Idaho? What's in y'all's potatoes? That you out there talking about, what she say she was a Wicca? You like it, I love it. But then something interesting happened. We going over there to Johnny. Hey, Johnny. Johnny, he says that he finds Ella lovable, sweetheart. He loves her. And he has quit his job. And he's going to move over to Idaho and help her run a ranch. He said he wants to be a cowboy. He-ya! So he meets up with that Mama Johnny. Mama Johnny said she fluffy, right? Mama Johnny said she a little overweight. Now, they had this conversation about Americans and the eating habits of Americans. Apparently, over there, they think that we just eating out of troughs. That we eat every unhealthy food in the world. That, see, when we have a hamburger, that we eat 8 of them at a time. That we just gorging ourselves with food. Apparently a lot of meat products. Just because Ella is plus size herself. But then Johnny says that he's very healthy. And he wants Ella to be healthy. And he hopes to get over here in the United States and make Ella healthier. She's going to drop some pounds. And he's going to get his mama herbal collection concoctions together. And let Ella, or hopefully Ella, can be more healthier. Let me stop you right there, Johnny Cakes. Were you concerned about Ella's weight? When you was online with Ella, when she was sitting there pulling out the chainsaw vibrator. See, you wasn't thinking about that when she was pulling out that vibrator. Playing with herself. See, her health, her weight, didn't care nothing about that. And I'm sure on the other end, joining in. Wasn't thinking about her weight or healthy. Let me tell you something, Johnny. Do you know what she gonna do with them herbs? Let me tell you what she gonna do with them herbs. She's gonna crush up them herbs and she gonna put them in some spaghetti, in a pot roast, in a filet, in some bacon grease, some eggs, in spaghetti sauce. See, that's what she gonna put them herbs in. She gonna use them all right. No shade. But that's where the herbs is gonna go. So Johnny meets up with his friends, and when I tell you his friends was clowning Ella, Lord, one of his friends that said Ella is gonna suffocate him. Why y'all, TLC, why y'all put that on there? Now why y'all put that on there? Why y'all put that on there? That Ella was gonna suffocate Johnny. TLC shady as hell. So Johnny, he says, listen, it's a wrap. I'm going over to the United States. Didn't I tell y'all I done quit my job? Johnny done quit his job. And gonna move to the United States. Johnny. Of course, his friends and family are flabbergasted by this. But something interesting is going to happen next week. See, Johnny has been supporting or helped support his family. What's going to happen when he get over to the United States? Got to send some money back? Very interesting. But let's talk about Ella and her just embarrassing herself. So she done went down there to the Party City and got her some cheap ass wigs, or at the Dollar General or at the Dollar Tree. I don't know where she got these wigs from. And then she got them hanging on a clothes hanger. Is that how you're supposed to hang up wigs? See, I'm not a wigs enthusiast. I don't have expertise in the wigs. Cali girl, she do. Cali girl, how do you supposed to hang up your wigs? On a hanger? And those wigs are atrocious. So she done got this wig, she said, from one of them animes, the Turo, child, I don't know. Now, the only anime that I like is Death Note. That's it. I don't watch Death Note so many times, it's ridiculous. Now, I like that anime. So it's time for some FaceTime with Johnny. How did y'all see her homegirl? Her homegirl said, Lord have mercy. She said, it's too early for this BS. I'm tired. Over here brushing this raggedy $2.99 wig. And she was like, here's Ella. Well, you know what? It's midnight over there, so, you know, he's good at right. So Ella put that wig on her head. Y'all, it was sitting up here. It was sitting up here, y'all. Just looking all foolish. Honey, she looked like a broke down I Dream of Genie. I said, Ella, if you don't take that thing off your head, you better. What's wrong with you? Just looking foolish. So here's Johnny. Oh! I like it. I was like, oh, God. But then she had to take off that wig because, honey, it was getting hot. She done broke out into a wig sweat, child. So her and Johnny, I think they was just talking about what it's going to be like when he come over. Is that it, y'all? Y'all, I think I went and got me something to drink. Y'all leave it down below what they were talking about. If it wasn't important, don't put it down. Let's move on. Oh, Gino and Jasmine. It's the next morning. And they did the bumpity bump. Gino still ain't took no shower. Jasmine said it was good. It was real good. I was like... Here's Gino. Apparently, she gave him a BJ child. Oof. No shower. But she said that he was good. Okay, Gino. But he still didn't take off his hat till after the lights were out. And she said that she rubbed that bald head. Time for them to venture out into the city. So they went to this shop. And they're looking for stuff for Gino to take back home. And Jasmine, cuckoo for Cocoa Puff, says that, listen, we're going to have to do some, decorations for your house. Because, see, when I go there to the United States, all of your ex-wife stuff is gone. Okay? Because I see in the background, all of your ex-wife from Brazil is still in your house. I don't like it. See, your ex-wife stupid. Jasmine done called this woman stupid. She said, I don't like her. She's stupid. And so Gino was like, now wait a minute now. Don't say that. I mean, she's my ex-wife. It's over. It's done with. And that's that on that. But don't be calling my ex-wife stupid. So Jasmine's like, why not? Why not? That's what she is. She's stupid. That Jasmine is a daggone trip. The way she just flips just like that. Now that ex-wife ain't done nothing to you. She don't even know you. You out here mad at her. So here's Jasmine. Oh, there you go. Taking up for your ex-wife. Stupid. Of course, Gino. He's like, I don't know why she feels the need to talk about my ex-wife. Gino is a whole science experiment. Child, if y'all don't go somewhere and say that, I done told y'all some of these people need CAT scans. And this whole cast needs one. That's all I want to say about Gino and Jasmine, child. Last and certainly least, let's talk about Kim and Usman. Kim, she got swollen ankles. Kim done put her swole up ankles out in the ice bath, child. I was like, Kim, get some Epsom salt. See, that's what you do. She said the plane ride and all that, walking around, honey, done swole up her ankles. But see, she has to be looking good for Soldier Boy. Hey, super fat. So we have Soldier Boy meeting up with his homeboys. And so the homeboys are like, you do something with Kim? Did you spend the night in her room? Soldier Boy was like, absolutely not. Usman says, listen, she gave me all kinds of gifts. A laptop, PS5, games. See, that's what I was doing all night. While her swollen feet was getting swole up. So, of course, his homeboys don't want Kim there. She's gonna be a distraction. She don't need to be there. They're shooting the whole video. Nobody don't want to see Kim in no music video doing what? So they said, listen, there's this homegirl that we need for you to meet. Rosary. Honey, Rosary is beautiful. Ooh, wait, that girl is pretty. So here comes Kim and her swole up feet. And so they held hands. And here comes the homeboy talking about, oh Lord, y'all don't need to be holding hands. And then he says something hilarious. He says, what if somebody takes a picture and puts it online? Who? Who's going to take a picture of Usman and Kim holding hands? Don't nobody that care about Usman. See, the only one who thinks that he's an international superstar are you all and Usman. As one of the scientists said in the comments, self-proclaimed international superstar. Nailed it. So he's thinking that somehow someone's flying above in a helicopter gonna take a picture of Usman and Kim. Who? TMZ? The Shade Room? Hollywood Unlocked? Who's gonna take a picture of these two travesties? So they bring up Rosary and how they want Usman to meet Rosary, and you know, with this whole music video thing. And so here's Kim. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. See, they don't want Kim nowhere around. And so here's Usman. I want to be near Kimberly. I want Kimberly there. I need Kimberly there. Honey, his whole voice was like, Jesus Christ. So here is Kim. Because see, remember, Kim ain't going to cause no problems. She's going to be submissive. See, she ain't like Lisa. She's a different kind of white woman. Kimberly says, see, I think that they're bringing on this more attractive, more younger woman, Rosary, to push me out the way. Kimberly says, listen, ain't gonna be no flirty. See, I ain't down with the flirty. I'll push over that table and I'll leave. Oh no, Kim, you're supposed to be submissive. You're supposed to sit down and keep your mouth shut. So it's time for Rosary to show up, and show up she did. This woman. See, there's Rosary, and then there's Kim. That's all I'm going to say on that. My tongue haven't loosened up yet. I could say a whole lot, but I ain't. So, Rosary and Usman is talking. Nothing flirty went on. Talking about this, talking about that. And guess what, Kim? She is no threat to you and your so-called relationship. Isn't it funny how Kim keeps calling Usman soldier boy, but yet she don't want to be labeled as a super fan. She said that she was down with Rosary. She thought Rosary was nice, and guess what? They had a great conversation. Child, see, Kim, the only person that wants Usman is you. Rosary don't care nothing about Usman. She don't want to get with Usman. That's it, y'all. That's it. Y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends, bye!